Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside Truist Park. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Soroka gets the call on the mound here at home for Game 1 of the World Series. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're getting a look at one of the top young right-handers in all of baseball. The Braves have had some great starting pitching over the years, and they've developed another one here in Soroka. Big-time sink on his fastball, great secondary pitches. Basically, he's one of the top pitchers in the game.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight from Truist Park. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Ready now is Gio Urshela. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line and left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
LeMahieu at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Garrett Cole is on the mound here on the road for Game 1 of the World Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Garrett Cole. He brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour. Hard assortment of breaking pitches. And on top of that, he's a winner, and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning. Pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Freddie Freeman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has 7 hits in 19 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Pache moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next, it'll be Luke Voigt. First pitch of the AB on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Voigt, originally from the state of Missouri, he was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Stepping in next, Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
And another foul ball. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Trevor Story. Now the first pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game.
Boy, that wasn't a very good pitch there, up and away. That breaking ball, Giro, that slider intended to be down and away. Instead, it was up and away.
Yeah, that was definitely a missed spot right there, Dan. You saw the batter's eyes light up, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Story on at first, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 strikes.
In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. On a line to shortstop. So now here is Dansby Swanson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fouled away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here comes the 1-2. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Christian Pache is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Full count, 3-2. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. At the plate now is Kyle Higashioka. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. 1 away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fouled off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
1-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another payoff pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And, whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Line drive base hit.
Hey, Dero, that's a 1-out single right there. And, hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Riley.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Trevor Story steps in now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly there are 2 away. Stepping in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud worked a walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
On its way is pitch number 75. Dansby Swanson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The set and the 1-1.
Nope.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. First offering on its way. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Voit leads off first with 1 away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next will be Christian Pache. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time. There's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And now here is Johan Camargo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Acuna digs in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That evens it up 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Fouled away. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Chopped weakly up the first base line.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. 6th inning coming up still. And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he scurries back to first base safely. So next to hit is Gio Urshela. He got under one and popped out his last time up. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And the ball is dropped. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now both runners on the move. Skied down the left field line. Riley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
1-1 the count. Even at 1-1 the pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the imposing power bat, Austin Riley. Fouled off. One strike now from Cole.
No, that's low.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And it's fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Next to hit, Trevor Story. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1, here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jonathan Loaizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 4. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
First things first, here's a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Fouled away. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Albies is off at first with 2 away. And it's fouled away.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Slow little grounder left side. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Off-speed pitch just missed inside.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Gleyber Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Christian Pache. He's set. Here it comes. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
One and one, here it comes. Hit to short, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And now, Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Stanton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. So here is Ronald Acuna, who struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hicks going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now it'll be Austin Riley. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Kyle Higashioka is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Striding in is Gio Urshela, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hicks stands at second with 2 gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Pache is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. Clearly fired up to work out of that. Nick Goody is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch.
Nope.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Outside 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep to right center. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Up next, Ozzie Albies. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Higashioka gathers, and that ends the... Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
I got the count 0-2.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, 1 away. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Giancarlo Stanton now,
Plate, ball 1.
as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
That's out.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Let it rip that time 3-0, but the fastball's by him 3-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brings it in, and the Braves have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Atlanta Braves win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Mike Soroka is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.